Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another video about 3D printed puzzles, and not only puzzles. I'm going to show you two puzzles today. The first one is going to be easy, the second one is quite difficult. And also I'm going to show you something that is not related to puzzles, but it helps me to shoot my videos. Probably you noticed that a couple of weeks ago I started filming with two cameras. One is that is filming me, and the other one that is filming from the top all the stuff that is happening on my desk. And usually I use this stick and this mount for a phone to film from the top, since I'm using my cell phone to make the top view. And this is not a good one, since usually I put it on the light stand on one side, on the reflector stand on the other side, and it is quite flimsy, and I'm afraid that in any second it will fall down. So I decided to print something that is gonna hold my camera, and I've printed this pretty nice stand for the camera. You can use it for the lamp and for the tablet or something else. And I'm gonna put it on one of the light stands, since there is also a clamp that goes with it. I've printed it as well. I can put it on my desk, but when I'm solving the puzzle or doing something on my desk, it is moving and the camera starts shaking, so it's not very good for the video. So I'm gonna put it on a light stand right here. Then I'm gonna grab my phone, put it on top. So now I have a good view from the top camera, and I'm not afraid that this flimsy stick is gonna fall down, and the stand looks quite beautiful. So if you like to print the same stand for a cell phone or tablet or lamp or something else, I'll put a link to the project file in a video description. And now let's move to puzzles. I'm gonna start with the easy puzzle. As you can see, I have two puzzles today. The first one is Screw Boer by Oscar van Deventer. The second one is Akaki's Picnic Basket again, but this time it's a boss difficulty level basket. It's a Peppermint picnic basket by Akaki, and it is very difficult, you will see. But first, let's try to solve the Screw Boer puzzle by Oscar van Deventer. It's not a difficult puzzle. Difficult level of it is something like 6 or 7 out of 10. The object is to assemble all these 6 parts into a shape that is going to hold itself. It is based on a classic puzzle where 6 pieces have to be assembled, but those have like a square or round shape, but this one looks like 6 bolts with notches. For example, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 notches. This one has only 2, this one has 3, this one has only 1, and this has 2 as well. And the one has no notches, so that's going to be the last one that I'm going to put into the puzzle. I'm going to put it aside, and let's see how to assemble it. So if this has the most notches, it means that 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 parts are gonna go through this piece. And that means that I have to figure out the way how to put it in such a way that all parts are gonna be together. Okay, let's see which piece is gonna be the one that I have to put it. The blue one, yeah, probably the blue one goes with the black, since it's gonna help to put other parts around. Maybe the white piece next, maybe no. Oh, maybe the orange piece is gonna be next. It doesn't have any notches, just one on top, and it looks pretty nice. And it's gonna be quite difficult to hold all this stuff together. So let's see, if I put this green here on this side, this part is gonna go with the orange one. This part is gonna go with black. And I'm still gonna have a cutout. Okay, so let's see. The blue piece goes here. Yeah, that's quite tough because of the thread to put parts together and hold them, since each piece have the specific place where you have to put it. Oh, probably I can put the black, blue, and green together, and then just grab the orange one and screw it in like this. Yeah, it feels like right. Now I have the white piece, which I'm probably gonna put like this. One part will go to the notch of the black piece, another is the orange, and it's gonna be on top of the blue one. And now I have just to put the red piece. Probably, if everything is correct, I can just easily screw it in, and that's it. Yeah, it looks like it works. Great. Okay, as I told you, it was an easy puzzle, but it is quite a good looking puzzle. I like the different colors. I've printed it almost exactly the same colors as Oscar van Deventer printed it, but I didn't have yellow, so I used orange instead, and it looks quite nice. And it is also like a fidget toy. You can spin it when you have nothing to do, so quite a nice one. So if you want to print it, link is going to be in a video description, and if you don't have a 3D printer but you want to buy this puzzle, link is going to be in a video description as well. And now let's move to the monster of today's video. As you can see, I have two versions of this puzzle. The reason is that I tried to solve it for the last couple of days, but didn't succeed. First, I printed this white puzzle, but it didn't fit well. I had to cut a lot. Probably you can see it on parts that have a lot of cuts here. So after solving it for a couple of days, I decided that it was printed not correct, and I have to make another version of it. Exactly the same puzzle, but just reprint it again to make it better. And this time I printed it with green color. Akaki wrote in the description of this puzzle that it is a boss difficulty level. It is a boss of all Akaki's picnic series, and it is. I tried to solve it for a couple of days with the white color version, didn't succeed. I decided to print the green one. I finished printing like yesterday in the evening. Tried to solve it for a couple of minutes, maybe like 10-15 minutes, but again didn't succeed. I thought that the reason was in pieces, but turns out the reason is somewhere right here inside. I have no idea what to do, what moves gonna help me to solve it. I printed this basket with the handle that can be removed, and that helps a little bit for me since I can cheat. I can remove it, imagine that it is still up there, and move the parts, but still I can't solve it. So I will show you what I achieved so far. So if you don't want to have any spoilers on this puzzle, don't watch the next part of the video. So the shape that is going to be inside is probably going to be like this. This part, this big part with the writings on it, and this small part. When I put them inside the basket, that's where the part that handle is removable helps a lot. And to remove the parts, what I have to do, it is a little bit tight, I have to smack it sometimes. I have to move this piece up, and the first piece goes out so easy that it is just unbelievable. But next I have to remove two other parts, and that looks like impossible. So what I found here is that when this piece in the corner, I can rotate this piece like this, but still when the handle is on the basket, I can't remove it. I can move it left, right here, but I can't remove it. I can try to remove the second piece, but again here the handle blocks the way, and on the right it is the same. I can't remove it because of the handle. I can rotate it here like this, and it feels like if I rotate both parts 90 degrees clockwise, I will be able to solve it, but it is impossible. First of all, it is impossible because of the handle, but even if I remove the handle, I won't be able to rotate them because they are a little bit too big for the square shape of the basket. I can rotate them a little bit, but not all the way, and that doesn't look like a solution. I have to find another way how to rotate both of these parts or one of the parts. So if I try another approach, like I try to put parts inside first. I can, for example, put this piece, and then I can try to put this part inside. It goes pretty well. I can then rotate it like this, but now I still have to rotate this piece somehow 90 degrees clockwise, but it is impossible. Again, it is impossible, and I have no idea what to do. There is going to be some kind of a tricky move which is very difficult to find and which I can't find so far. So maybe if you have any ideas, you can help me. This piece I can't rotate inside because of the size. It is a little bit bigger, and if it was a little bit smaller, that would be a cheating solution which doesn't count as solving. So there's going to be something else. There is one interesting possibility. If I remove all parts and put this part first, as you can see, two of these parts, they have this like a triangle cutout on one of the sides. I've been using this one to remove this piece and to pack them together, but I never used this part in solving, and I think it has a key role in this solution, but don't know how to use it. There is one way, like when I put this piece first, then I'm gonna rotate it and rotate it like this. Now I'm gonna try to put this piece inside, and I'm gonna do it this way. Right in this moment, this triangular cutout helps to fit this piece inside. I rotate this piece, then I rotate the second piece, and they are inside. And it looks like they're like almost in a correct spot, but I have to rotate both parts clockwise 90 degrees to fit this piece, since this piece won't fit inside now because of the handle. How to rotate them now, I have no idea. I tried a lot. I tried many different ways. Probably like if I rotate this piece, but the handle blocks it. So I spent a lot of time trying to solve this puzzle. I spent a couple of days. I thought that the pieces that I printed were printed wrong. Printed another one, but still I have no idea what to do. It feels like this puzzle beat me, and I don't want to give up, but I want to have just a tiny hint which is gonna help me to keep the thought process to figure out the solution, since now I'm stuck so hard that I have no ideas what to do next. So if you solve this puzzle, if you have ideas, if you never solved it but you have ideas how to put these parts, let me know. I will show them to you a little bit closer. So one of the parts look like this, another part looks like this, and the third piece looks like this. And to put them all together, these two parts goes like this, and the third piece goes inside between these two parts. And I think this is the only assembly that is gonna help me to solve the puzzle, but I have no idea how to rotate these two parts. They're inside this way, then I can rotate them like this, but if I could rotate them again like this, then I would be able to remove this part or this part, but don't know what to do, don't know how to solve it, have no ideas. Akaki wins, I lose. I have to ask you for the hint. So if you have any ideas, leave them down below in a comment section. And Akaki, if you're watching this video, you've been watching my previous video and you recommended me to solve this puzzle, please give me a small hint, just a tiny hint that's gonna help me to keep solving this puzzle. Otherwise I have no idea what to do it, and I don't want it to keep unsolved. I want to find the solution of this puzzle. So that's all what I have for you today. I've lost, but that was quite interesting. I spent a lot of hours trying to find solution, but for now it feels like I was like banging with my head to the wall. It brings nothing, just pain, that's it. So if you like Screw Boer Puzzle by Oscar van Deventer, links are going to be in a video description. If you like Akaki's picnic puzzles, links to his projects are going to be in a video description. If you enjoyed watching my video, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and push the bell button to be notified every time I upload new video. Have a good weekend and see you next time.